Hi, good morning.
Hey, so many people, perhaps hundreds of thousands of people, showed up at Chick-fil-A's across the country, not only to support Dan Cathy, the CEO, who a couple of weeks ago said that he was against same-sex marriage. Didn't say he was anti-gay, just against same-sex marriage. But also they showed up to support this crazy concept called freedom of speech.
Yeah, those wacky radical thugs, those wacky radical activists in America. I think this was a huge social media triumph, not just for the right online. I mean, of course, all of the biased real reporters and lapdoggies in the mainstream media will cast this as quote-unquote anti-gay, as you said. But this was much larger than that, and that's why I think it was so huge. The volume, the speed, the mass with which this movement arose in the last 10 days. It was about the First Amendment. It was about free enterprise. It was about the right of any business owner to voice his personal opinions and not feel like he would be targeted by a witch hunt of government officials. And of course, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee played a huge role in organizing this, but I think that he tapped into something much larger. I think this is an extension of the kind of activism facilitated by social media, Facebook, Twitter, that we saw with the Tea Party movement. And I think it bodes well for not just social conservative activists, but people who want to push back against the culture. This is really was a countercultural moment for America.
Indeed.
We know that you went to Chick-fil-A yesterday. Did you have some photos from that? And how long was the line? Here we go.
I certainly did, and traffic was blocked for 3 blocks all around the Chick-fil-A location in our town, and this was at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. You know, after a full day of the National Chick-fil-A Appreciation Day. And at Twitchy.com, which is our social media curator, we amassed a huge photo album of people who were tweeting from dusk till dawn when many of these outlets ran out of food. It was remarkable, and Rick Warren, the evangelical pastor in California, tweeted late last night that he had received a call from Dan Cathy that they set some sort of world record.
Wow.
And I think all of these people who tweeted their photos and Facebooked and shared with their friends really served as a crowdsourcing mechanism to get around the information blockade that the mainstream media has represented for so long.
Yeah, it seemed to be one story early on, but even I saw some editorials in the New York Times where they think this was over the line. Mayor Bloomberg, who wants to tell us how much soda to have, where we can breastfeed and not breastfeed, it would apply more to women. He also says this is out of line and over the top.